Alright, what's up fellas? We are back with another video here, and this is a video I thought I'd never post before, and this is the video that I'm posting because this is the reasoning of the video, as I say the video a millionth time, that I didn't post any videos in the past few weeks. And one of the reasons being I'm sitting down, like I said, is because of this guy right here. Yep, that's the boot, and unfortunately I am back in the boot. It's been about 3.5 weeks now, and I did re-rupture my Achilles, man. It fucking sucks, and you know, I don't want to talk shit about this boot because it has nothing to do with the boot. It has a lot to do with me being a dumbass, and in reality getting out of the boot way too long or way too quick than when I should have been in it. I should have stayed in it. I actually got out of the boot almost 4.5 weeks into it when I should have stayed in it almost till mid-October, which would be 10 and a half, 11 weeks. That's the protocol from Europe that they want you to follow, and I trust these European doctors because they actually want you to get better quicker, and you know, they're not like the doctors over here where they're all about collecting money. But yeah, unfortunately I was at the gym, I tripped, and I felt a shock in my body, and I thought what had happened was I tripped on a weight bench. So I'd actually just left physical therapy, you know, not even 30, 40 minutes beforehand. They did the Graston tool, which is that metal knife, and they just breaking up all the scar tissue. So my whole Achilles was all raw and tender. Got into the first set of the dumbbells doing biceps, and went to put the dumbbells down and walk the other way. And the weight bench just has like little legs that stick out. And I actually tripped with my left foot. And what I thought had happened was when I tripped with my left, I lunged forward, and my right foot, aka my bad Achilles, went backwards and then like hit the bottom of the bench and almost lifted the bench up. That's what I think happened. I don't remember. It happened so quick. There's no cameras there, unfortunately. No one saw me when it happened. The only difference is with this one versus the first injury. The first injury, I couldn't give gas and I couldn't press upwards. Like if you put your hand, if you put, you know, pretend this is my face is my hand and I'm pushing upwards with my foot, I couldn't do that. I noticed I was able to do that right away with this. The first time I was off of it, I was no weight bearing for almost 4 or 5 weeks. 4 weeks. Yeah, so actually I think it was 3 or 4 weeks. I was no weight bearing on a scooter, on crutches, and then just the heel time, just the nerves in the heel were brutal. Like they would constantly be numb. They were done. It hurt, and then it was very hard to get back to normal. I was still limping because my calf muscle is completely gone. It's atrophy or whatever they call it. It's, you know, there's barely anything there versus the other one, which I noticed last week in the shower. I was like, holy shit, this is bad. So the good thing is it literally happened 3 months to the hour. So it happened 3 months prior. It happened, the original time happened at 5 p.m. This time it happened at 4 p.m. 3 months later to the hour. And I had to wait all weekend and to go to you don't go to the emergency room. There's no point. So I had to wait to go to the ortho on Monday, get an emergency appointment again on Monday. It was swollen. It was ballooned up. They did that Thompson test where they squeeze your calf and they're like, it's not moving, which I noticed. I didn't want to think it though. And they said, you need to have surgery because this is a re-rupture. And I was like, I'm not doing surgery. So he goes, well, there is a chance, a very good chance that it's always going to be weak and you're never going to be where you should be at. And I said, you know what, I'm going to take that chance just because I've heard it before and I know my body and just with the way it was, like how I felt. The downfall is because it's a re-rupture down the line, I guess they're prone to again re-rupturing and just rupturing and rupturing. So if that's the case, I guess at that point I'll have to have surgery. I hope not. But we're gonna take it safe this time. I just wanted to make a video. Like I said, even from the get-go, I went in the boot because luckily I was selling the boot, just stuck it online, and no one ever hit me up on it. So I still had it. I went in the boot that weekend. I was actually weight bearing the whole time during the weekend, and not thinking anything other than I just had smashed it so hard against the bench that it was just, you know, like it's like someone just punched you right there. But The good thing is, being weight bearing, I was locked at 30 degrees in this boot for the past 2.5 weeks, which 30 degrees is basically as far as you can point your foot down. That's where you have to have it locked at, because what happens is your muscles, your tendon then gets jammed back up into your calf muscle, and they allow the fibers, I'm only doing it with one hand because my other hand's holding the camera, but it allows the fibers to bond back together. The other thing I found out, that in week 12 to week 14 or 15, the certain fibers shut down from repairing, it's stagnant, and then these other fibers will start repairing in a couple weeks. So like, you're even more dangerous and prone to ruptures in that couple week area. I didn't know that, so I'm glad I found out after the fact. But same thing, when you leave physical therapy, you're more prone. Didn't know that either. Just found all this stuff out. So either way, just making the video for an update. We kind of just paused the giveaway again. I need to get this done with the holidays coming up. The people that didn't get their orders, we're going to get your orders out this week. Get that all situated and everything. I appreciate everyone with the patience again. But the good thing is, like I said, I'm taking it easy. We got a lot of bikes done, but I'm in a boot, and I'm going to have to stay in this boot, and it's going to be probably another 8 weeks, I think now I got going on, or seven weeks, so a month and almost fucking 2 months. And I have to at this point. Like, I gotta stay the way they want me to do it. But now that at least I put myself in the range of motion where I have a flex, it's making it better for me to where I can walk a little easier and shit like that. But the good thing is I never went on the crutches, and I never went on the wheel scooter or the knee scooter. So that's helped a lot, just for the numbness and shit like that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the updates. I'm back in the boot, and it threw us off a little bit, but I'll with the holiday, Black Friday and shit coming up, I'll do some big bonus points and everything. I'll get all these orders fulfilled that we didn't fulfill this week, and then I'll just got 2 more designs that we're going to drop. So then we'll just run it and run this giveaway and get it done with, and hopefully I have no more injuries on this. Like, I'm hopefully done. That's what sucks, is now in the future, anything high impact, basketball, fucking pickleball, if you play it, even running on trails and shit like that, that's going to be the most dangerous part for me. And I have to figure out what I'm going to have to do for stretching and or whatever needs to be done to not have this happen again. So when I went to the doctor, like I said, they felt it. And the first time when I did the rupture, I had a big old U-shaped dent on the back of the bottom above your heel. That you could tell was a rupture. This one's minimal, so the only thing I can think of is I partially ruptured it, because you don't re-rupture where you originally tore it. It ruptures somewhere else in the actual tendon. Your tendon goes from your bottom of your heel all the way to your calf, so somewhere else it got torn, which, like I said, then it's continued and continued. But yeah, I just got to deal with it. So either way, I just wanted to give you guys the update. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment. All right, cool. Peace.